Alex Hayden coming to you from the beautiful mountains of East Tennessee at one of the fastest short tracks in the world.
Well, I would like to say it's rolling hills and moonshine stills. It's Bristol, baby, but that currently would not be true. So now I would have to say it's Crystal, baby.
The teams are looking.
Gonna ride on board with me. Practice session for the Bristol race. Car setup's gonna be right there.
All right, let's get rolling here.
Semi-loose or whatever. And it's going to dump you off the track from the start, just so you hit the wall. You got to be ready for that. Go ahead and put your foot on the brake when the screen turns black. Well, get too hard into it, got to smash on the wall. Too much gas. Right here, let's go a little shorter. Car's a little tight. I might have to loosen it back up some more. A little tight on the exit. I was off the gas all the way on the exit. Let's go back to the garage for a minute. Loosen it up all the way.
Stay focused, stay consistent.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to say though, but in the great city of Bristol, it's not the size of your banking account. It's not the size of your cock. It's the size of your rock that's going to get you laid up around here. And I do live on the dark side of Bristol, the Virginia side. It's the better side of town, let me tell you. Tennessee, they're a little bit off government structure wise, not so much the people. A lot of great people in Tennessee. It's one of the most beautiful states in the nation, especially on the eastern side of it. But the government structure, on the other hand, y'all need to start rethinking how y'all vote.
Clear, clear.
Now, be enough about being political. Nobody wants to talk about that junk anyways. Like the old saying goes, you only know if a politician's lying if his mouth is moving. And this is true.
Got one left. Clear, clear, clear.
You talk about people that don't know what reality is. Get a hold of a public official. They don't know nothing about reality. What's really going on. Bunch of uneducated people who don't know what they're doing. That's what it really is. Now, Bristol is an awesome town. It is. It's a safe place to live. They got a lot of crime. You got not violent crimes. You have some everywhere, but it's a nice town. You got a bunch of good people here, and you know everybody has problems. All towns have problems, and this place is not excluded. But good Lord.
One left. Clear, clear.
But like I was saying, I live on what I like to call the dark side of town, the Virginia side. I like it better. I do. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to live in Tennessee. Like to actually live there, full time, all the time. Terrible. Terrible things they do to people.
Stay left. Clear, clear.
And if you do come to a Bristol race, if you see a Bristol, Tennessee cop, walk the other way. because they're going to try to throw you in jail for something. That's just what they do. Tyrants is what they are. Tyrants is what we have around here. So, just be warned. You know, it's one of the best races on the circuit. It's a damn good town. You can really have a good time around here. Just stay away from the police. That's what our local gangs are. Around here, the police are gangsters. They hate your constitutional rights. They do. Yes, they do. They hate the fact you got freedom. Poor man with freedom ought not be. So, enough of that shit, though. As you see, I just gonna smash that car. I am gonna get out of this. I was talking, not driving, running my yapper, not paying attention to where I was going. I'm gonna qualify this one. I noticed the Daytona footage was messed up on the overhead, so I didn't include it. The overhead of the race will be included after this. I will keep on broadcasting throughout the end. But I'm gonna do my qualifying lap. Hope I ain't getting too much. I got cotton mouth, and no, it's not because I smoked high-grade, delicious tasting cannabis. I wish that was the case. It is not the case. Allergies this morning. I'm currently out on my medication, but we'll be okay. Just can't move around a lot. The more I move, the more I hurt. I got a degenerative condition. Unfortunately, that's why I don't get to use the steering wheel on this game. I wish I could, but hands go numb. If you ever try to drive and you can't feel your hands, and I have done this, you gotta watch where your hands are at on the steering wheel because you can't feel them, and it can be dangerous. So I don't drive no more. It's not that I can't. Surely I know how. I've done it for many years, but with my current condition and the way my shoulders go numb, I got steel plates that, my hands go numb on the wheel. I'm afraid, my reaction time will be slow. And, I don't want to live with ending somebody's life on my conscience. So I just, for the safety of the people in the public, I don't drive, on the road no more. I just drive people crazy, and I'm one hell of a sim race driver, though. Unfortunately, I got to stay on the controllers because wished I could do a wheel, but I can't. I've tried. Hands go numb, can't feel it, I wreck. So we don't do it. Don't go all the way loose though. I did turn a little bit of a skid control on, or spin control, whatever. I use my settings between championship and veteran. If I do real good at the track and I go back to it, I'll turn it up. If I don't do so well, I'll turn it one step down. But the assist is I think I got one on the traction control is low, or on, whatever, and then the spin control I think it's on low or on. But that's it. The rest of them are off. This game has come a long way. It really has. Here lately, it's not the same as what you'd be used to. Totally different driving experience. Game focuses around tire wear and stuff a lot. The car usually gets a lot tighter instead of looser when the tires wear out.
Show it to me here.
It takes getting real used to, and finding your setting and your controller settings. And, that's kind of how you set the car up. It's about your preliminary game settings and your controller settings. So I just use default controller settings. I've never really messed with my controller settings. I did change my throttle sensitivity, so that's about it. See if I'll do this 4-gear ratio. So much of 4-gear. If you're not doing too much for it. There we go. Car does feel good. I loosen it up, so I don't have to let off so much to get through the corners. My volume's been down, so if you ain't heard a word it said this whole time, that's why. And probably for the best you didn't. Let's go on board at Bristol, baby. Hell yeah.
We're here at Bristol Motor Speedway for the final race in the round of 16.
They used to say the West Virginia mating call somebody shaking a pill ball. Around here it's shaking a meth sack.
I'm here to bring you all the action at
That's
the
the
world's
difference
fastest
between here
half-mile
and
track.
West Virginia.
This legendary night race in the heart of Thunder Valley will test the...
Now, me personally, I don't care what somebody does. Just be responsible for your actions. Ain't none of it worse than alcohol anyways. And that's facts.
Solidly in the top 10 now. Keep this pace. Keep focused.
Got a little brake jerk out of that one. I hit the brakes too hard. Oh, hard brake, hard brake, hard brake. These brakes are spongy, man. They do not. In a race car, they're supposed to be a little bit spongy, but you ain't got no way to set them. You can't set your brakes, can't set your track bar. You can in the pits, but good luck on trying to get your pit settings in while you're going around this track. That you got to do one-handed with the controller and everything else. You know, they designed this game for an octopus. You got to have more than 10 fingers to play this game. Because when you hit that square button, that list comes up like that right there, and you got to adjust that while you're driving. And it don't come on going down pit road. So when you go down pit road, you can't just turn it on and put them in real quick. Oh no. You push the square button on pit road, nothing happens. Because the game takes over. I am in the chase. This is the second chase race. Finish 15th at Daytona.
Car right. Clear all around.
On this game, we call him Brake Check Logano. His brakes apparently work better than mine because his car dead stops when he is. I hit mine, it keeps rolling for another 5,000 feet. And you gotta pump the brakes. It's you know, you gotta pump them. You can't just slam into them because you're gonna jerk right and hit the wall or the car next to you or whatever.
Got one right. Still there. Clear all around.
I got give him hell Christopher Bell behind me. When this game first came out, I created, like I said, I give my paint scheme names if they're special, and I created the Goodrich Service Plus car. I called it the Ghost of Daytona, and had a lot of positive feedback. People like it, and I appreciate that. I appreciate when people appreciate my art. To me, it's art, you know, twisted, bending shapes, making things that we wouldn't normally have. And but then there was always that one guy. You know, you got that one guy, the smart ass, the jealous person. They're jealous that you got a skill they don't have. You know, threaten me. I should be sued for it. Good luck, because two things are a fact. Can't get blood out of a turnip. You can't get money where they ain't none. And as an Earnhardt fan, it was my tribute to the man. That's all it was.
All right.
So what if the red's a little bit off? They don't offer the shade of red I need. So I get as close as I can. So there. And I still got that car and 5 more just like it. I still put them on YouTube, and I still put them on Ignition 21 page, and I still put them out there. And nothing ever been said. So there. And I do live very close to Michael Walsh's Brewery, which I've not got to try out yet. You know, it's but if you do get in the Bristol area, go to that place. They got a lot of cool brewery places around here now. You know, so it's like, you know, the Virginia side street's the best because it's cannabis shop, brewery shop, cannabis shop, brewery shop. I mean, shit, that's all American, man. Come on. So if you ask me which side of the street's better, Tennessee or Virginia, hands down Virginia's better. Hands down. Cops are the answer. I mean, there's assholes everywhere. It's wrong, but you know, I'm not a big fan of police. This is no secret. But around here, they actually decent dudes, man. I'm shocked. Oh, they don't get me wrong. If you do something stupid, they're gonna throw your ass in jail. It's just that's their job. But unlike the Tennessee counterpart, who just create crimes that you've never committed and try to give you 3 years of prison for something you've never even done, this side street's a little different, man. You know. So if you ever move to the area, live on the Virginia side. Not true, though. You know, like taxes are screwed up because you gotta repeatedly pay taxes on stuff you own, even if you paid for it. You know, if you got a four-wheeler, you gotta pay a tax on it. And I think I call it a wheel tax, and you know, stuff like that, which I think is ridiculous, by the way. Charging all the taxes. I mean, once I pay for something to buy and I own it, why should I have to give you jack shit? It's mine. So there's definitely been some bad people in office in this state throughout the years. Morons, we call them. But you know, people power hungry, dictators and socialists. But you're gonna have that. You know, that's just part of it all. It's the good fight we fight against, right?
Car right.
Yeah, here I say I wasn't gonna talk about political stuff. Here I am just running around about silly shit.
Clear.
Oh, okay. I'm hoping my Verizon's fixed. I had to call Verizon and get on to them because I was glitching. I look at my signals in on the kilobytes per second. No, it's not right. I like how the smoke comes up the track. I don't know where the smoke's coming from. It's supposed to be cooking out or whatever, but I like it's cool. It used to actually hang on the track. I guess they took all that off.
Got one left. Clear. Got one left. Clear. Got one left. Still inside. All clear. One left. Still there. Still next to you. Clear. Stay left. Clear.
Of course, I say all I said. There's going to be some wise ass out there who wants to make something out of it. Put some bad message on my YouTube channel, which I don't read none of those messages you put on my YouTube channels. Put what you want to them. I believe in freedom of speech. Yeah, even the people who put message on my YouTube, they're going to kill me. That's fine. I'm still here. Still walk down the streets like I always have. Still do what I always done. Not deterred by that. I think it's rather disgusting what you did, but you know, at the same time, I believe a threat has to be. You have to have the ability to act upon a threat. I don't think somebody saying some bad words to me is a threat. You know, if somebody says they're gonna kill me, I don't think that's a threat, unless they have the means to back it up. Then it becomes an honest threat.
Car right.
So.
Clear all around. Got one right.
I had that discussion last night with somebody.
Car right. Still there. All right, hold your line. Clear all around. Car right. Stay left. You got the speed. Now get after them. Good progress. Still next to you. Clear all around. Stay left. You're in the top 5 with that one. All clear. Stay left. Clear, clear. Got one right. That's a good job. Go get me one more. Clear all around. All right, that's a good job. Stay left, stay left, stay left. Clear all around. Got one right. Clear, clear. Got one right. All clear.
Oh, I'm in first place. I didn't realize I took the lead.
Stay left. Still next to you. Clear, 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 clear.
If I win this Bristol race, I believe it will be my second, third win of the season. Winning in the playoffs is a good sign of going to lift that championship trophy. I like watching the Kenny Wallace show, man. I don't know if any of you watch that Kenny Wallace show on YouTube. I like watching that guy, man. I remember Kenny Wallace when he raced. I like his personality, man. I like his attitude about stuff. I agree with a lot of what he's got to say. He's kind of down to earth. It's hard to find that these days, you know, people of those social status, we say, we'll call it that. I guess that's a safe way to say it. To be so down to earth like that and to see, real, they're real people. You know, you get to see they're real people. I think that's awesome what he does. Some other shows on YouTube I've been watching here lately. I would mention another one, but he strikes me as the type of guy I'd try to sue you for saying his name on your broadcast or something. So I'm not going to name that person. But I do like their show. They go around and, interviewing drivers and go and find old locations, old shops and stuff like that. But as much as I enjoy his show, the guy sounds like he's a little bit of an asshole. Just saying. Some asshole. Beautiful girlfriend, though, by the way. Just saying. What I really like is when somebody tells me I can't do or say something. I love that. You live that way. I want to take constitutional freedom to the line, to the very edge. I might even stick my toes over the line of legality, because that's when you feel free. That's true freedom. It's true freedom. And just for my fellow heads out there, there's been some real good flour going around town lately. Some of these shops have impressed me. So I was wondering if anybody knew what they was doing. Because I'm a long-term cannabis user since I was 14 years old. And I study it. I read about it. I want to know about it. I want to know facts. If this stuff's actually harmful for me, I want to know about it. I'm of the mindset that smoking it, anything you put in your lungs repeatedly could have some detrimental effects. But the compound THC itself, harmless. And I don't want to hear nobody refute it because I can scientifically prove it up. It's facts that Coca-Cola has killed more people than THC. THC has a 0 body count. 0. But yet, these people in power want to fight it. And them same people have money invested in pharmaceutical companies, and a lot of them don't want it. They've got a lot of money invested in the alcohol companies. That's all it is. Special interest. cannabis should have never been illegal to begin with. It's a natural substance that people should have the right to use if they so choose. If they so choose. Maybe it's not right for everybody. Maybe it's not a one-stop shop. There's other medications you may need to take to feel better. But it has a lot of medical benefits, and it's should be obtained by anybody 21 and older. And under that, should be prescribed by a doctor. But recreational use nationwide, absolutely. And I'm not even going to say what would happen to the local economy if you kept the politicians, the city councilmen, and all them people's grubby, greedy hands off of it, and used the tax revenue in the local community. Like the local shops support the local community, so the money stays in the community to help out, to offer services, to do a lot of beautiful things could be done. But we all know that politicians ain't gonna work like that. They're got their grubby, greedy hands all over it. They're gonna hand it to the pharmaceutical companies. They're gonna screw it all up, and the only people who's gonna suffer and pay for it is you and me. Time for that stuff to stop, in my opinion. It's all in how you vote. Quit listening to them. When they say you can't, goddamn it, you will. That's how you look at it. When they try to take your freedom of speech away and say you can't say that, say it twice. Say it twice as loud. That's right.
All right, hold your line.
Yeah, I believe in my country. I believe in America. I believe in bald eagles, baby. I believe in freedom of speech. Say what you want to. Words are cheap.
Clear.
Words are cheap. They don't mean nothing until they got actions to back them up. And that's when they mean something. And you young people out there, you don't do it just because a nice officer tells you to. You make sure it's a lawful order. Go get familiar with the Bill of Rights, Constitution, all that stuff. Get real familiar with it. And you'll find out they do a lot of stuff too. It's wrong, illegal. Get you hemmed up. False charges, trumped up charges. That's Tennessee side of the street. That's exactly what they do. They'll make a mountain out of a molehill. You do 5 years on a petty crime, and they'll take all your money. Because they're gangsters. That's what gangsters do. So our police officers around here act like gangsters, thugs, because that's what they are. Excluding, some. They're not all bad. I don't want to, include everybody, because that would be wrong. There's somebody who really do care about their community and doing a job. But there's others, the majority, specifically on the Tennessee side, trash, pure trash. Arrogant, egotistical, too young, not trained very well, socialistic, and they hate your Constitution. They hate your country. They hate it. They hate this country. Absolutely. When people in power act tyrannical, you hate this country. You hate everything it's about. But back to Verizon, I called them. I should be not experiencing the glitch problems I was previously experiencing. So I'm gonna let them slide on this one. Ended up screwed me off 2 races and some other stuff, but technology shit breaks, shit tears up. So I'm gonna let them slide. I'm gonna recoup what I said. So I'm still gonna stand behind the Verizon gateway if you have good service in your area for now. But as soon as we don't, you'd be surprised what I'll go through just due to my Sam and E racing. I've been through a lot, and I'll keep on because it's something I want to do. And if you want to do something bad enough, you'll do it. But now, it's all based on experience. These could be people who's never had a bad experience around here, who's totally been on the radar, and yeah, I can see how they'd love it. I mean, it's not a bad place. I don't want to totally trash it. There's a lot of good about it. A lot of real good people. But it's a lot like that town I lived in Georgia. Down South Georgia, I lived in a little town. I'll not name its name, but it was real similar. It's either you'll meet some of the best people you've ever met, real down-to-earth, good people, or you'll meet the absolute trashiest, shittiest person you've ever met. It's like there's no gray area. It's the same for around here. It's all the same around here. There's a lot of good, beautiful people. Good people. But when you meet the bad ones, they're the worst of the worst. Total trash. So, if you're one of those people who watch this and you know me on the personal level and I've not talked to you or reached out to you lately, there's a reason to it. There's a reason to it. Because I think you're part of the problem. That's why I want to talk to you. You're part of the problem. You know. I think I got my voting rights back. I need to go reapply to vote. Because I'll be voting against a local chief of police. Won't vote for that guy. Hates my country. Hates my constitution. Won't be voting for him. No way. And governor of Virginia? Ain't no way I'd vote for that guy. He's an idiot. Publicly I say it. You're an idiot. Oh, the Bristol glitch is fixed, by the way. The game first came out, these cars was doing all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's fixed. A lot of the glitches are fixed. There's still one or two small ones. As far as I can tell, it's not cleared up, but they're very, very small ones. I mean, you know, I've not seen any major glitches in quite some time in this game. So if you got a way you can pick it up for a few bucks, go ahead. It's worth just for the experience of it. I'll tell you about a law that the Virginia guys I think is plumb stupid. Plumb stupid law. You can't wear a mask in Virginia to cover your face. But that ain't what it says. The law says with the intent of hiding or concealing your identity. Basically like an add-on charge for somebody robbing a bank. But they threaten to throw me in jail, prosecute me, give me prison sentence for wearing my COVID mask around town. That I have lupus that attacks my skin. Yeah, it's personalized. I customized it. Hell, I like being unique. Right? Them little medical masks and them upside-down face shields, that makes you look plumb retarded. That's dumber than hell. Why can't people be unique and individualized? You know? I mean, why can't people be their own people? Why can't I have a mask? I don't care if it's a Freddy Krueger mask. As long as it's legitimately being used to protect my health, what's it matter? What's it matter? Why? Because your face recognition don't work as I walk down the street? It's a violation of my constitutional rights anyways. So, the mask might return, Virginia. And if y'all want to prosecute me, throw me in prison, make me a criminal for doing what I should lawfully, legally have the right to do, yeah, fine. That's fine. Shows you what kind of communist, socialist, piles of shit you are, though. Because your laws are stupid. They're stupid. They're un-American. They're unconstitutional. So I can't wear a mask to protect my health. Come on. Protect my face from the weather. I wear it as a windshield. You know, you can wear a monkey mask. That's concealing your identity, but because the local chief thinks it looks intimidating, fuck what he thinks. He can think what he wants to. He's absolutely welcome to have beliefs. I want you to. I want you to believe. I don't want you to agree with me all the time. You know? I want people to have their beliefs and opinions and say what they want to say. And if it opposes what I say, that's fine. You have that right. Don't hurt my feelings. Don't make me mad. You don't agree with me. That's fine. Maybe I'll look back into it and say, hey, I was wrong. I don't mind getting feeling wrong if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm not going to say I'm not backing down. I won't back down if I know I'm right. And I don't care what the consequence is. So, since these local cops like using intimidation tactics, just like a tyrant would, that's fine. I'm not intimidated by you, though. And I might bring my mask back just now on principle. So it ain't to conceal my identity, it's just to uplift my rights and my constitutional rights, because your laws are stupid. Because you got ignorant people, you know, well-to-do, privileged people who's never had a bad day, never wanted for nothing, never had to worry about how they're going to pay the bills. Nope. That's who's in our office. These people don't live in reality, y'all. Man, the politicians of this country, they're so far removed from reality. So far removed. Because why? They've lived a life of privilege and wealth. They've never had a hard time. They're not like us. They're not like you, who goes to work every day to put food on the table, to supply for your family. Then when they raise taxes and they raise price this, no, you can't make your phone bill now because you had to spend extra money on groceries. They don't know what that's like. They have no idea. There's not one person in Washington, D.C. or the local state government who's ever went without a meal unless they wanted to, unless they was on a diet. How can I say this? I just listen to how they talk. I watch their actions. I watch how they just straight up go to an authoritative mindset. You're going to do what I tell you to do. No, I'm not. I'm going to find a way around it. That's what you should do as an American. If you feel like you've not been treated properly or equally or constitutionally, you don't have to listen to what they say. The only thing you can't do is give them a terrorist threat. You can't threaten to kill them, hurt their family, and that's right. They shouldn't be allowed to. I agree with that. I've had death threats. It can mess with you if you let it. I don't let it mess with me, but I can definitely see how somebody with a weaker mindset, somebody who's lived that life of privilege with a weaker mindset, could get intimidated by it and scared, and they shouldn't have to feel that way. Not like that. But tell them to go dissect a donkey dick. That's perfectly legal, and it should be. It's freedom of speech. So, back to the chief of Bristol, Virginia. I disagree with your stance. I think you are a socialist. I think you hate our country. And I'm telling you right here, right now, go dissect a donkey dick. Because you hate our city. If I can't protect my health, if I can't be unique and individualized and think outside the box, and I ain't hurting nobody, didn't commit a crime, don't want to, just want to be left alone, live my life. Walk down the street without being harassed by police and this and that and the other. And we all should have that right. We all should. We all should have the right to protect ourselves if you're in a moment of danger. Not in Virginia, you don't. They don't have self-defense laws in Virginia. Oh, somebody's going to correct me. They're going to cite a law and they're going to show it to me. But go out there and let somebody smack you upside your face and you hit them back. They're going to take you to jail too. Yeah. Or they're going to try to put a charge on you. For what? Protecting yourself? Because somebody walked up and hit you? Just walked up and assaulted you and you're protecting yourself and you're not allowed to do that? Not in Virginia, not. Not in Virginia. Not let you be part of that high rolling, high class people. The $1 million club, we call it. Then you have all your rights afforded to you. Rights that should be freely given in this country. Well, I'm going to do what I want to do, guys. I'm going to live how I want to live because I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't intruding on nobody else's rights. And they passed a law, it's $25 fine for smoking a cannabis joint in public. And if you get caught a second time, they want you to just rehab. Okay, first of all, most rehabs ain't going to take you over cannabis because it's not addictive. Because it shows you what kind of idiot you are. Morons. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go around and smoke my joint all day, every day, all day. And I dare you to stop it. Because I got medical reasons too. And I can get legally prescribed to stay. I just choose not to because here you tell me how much. I've been doing this for about all my life. I know I know a lot more about it than you do. I tell the doctor where to stand on this subject. So why all this somebody don't know what you're talking about? The doctor don't know about cannabis. They don't know shit about it. They're just now learning. I've already known.
Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Clear, clear. Clear, clear. Clear, clear. Car right. All clear. Got one right. Got one right. Clear all around.
So if they won't apologize, even when you prove them wrong. It's the arrogance, man. It's disgusting. Disgusting. It's if people get that much arrogance about their brain, even when you prove them wrong, they still won't admit to it. Still won't. I'll be the first one to apologize. I'll be the first one to admit when I find out I'm wrong about something. I misled somebody, or I said something wrong, and I know when I find you show me that I'm wrong, you prove me wrong, I'll apologize. And then I'll thank you for re-educating me now that I know. Thank you for the education.
Clear, clear.
But when you get people like police officers and politicians, these people are so arrogant, man. So
Stay
disgusting.
left, stay left.
They're never going to be wrong, even when you prove them
Stay
wrong.
left. Still
They don't even know the law. I mean, look at all the freedom of speech violations
Clear,
going on
clear.
across the country.
Got one right.
Like city managers.
Clear all around.
Well, I can tell you the city manager of this town don't give a shit about this town. Give a shit about getting wealthy. That's all he cares
All
about.
right.
That's all he never cared about. I wish we could
Still
get a
there.
few politicians or elected officials that had my
Three wide,
mindset.
two outside.
We damn sure have our
Clear,
country
clear.
back. Drain the swamp, drain the ocean, you mean? It's not a swamp, it's an ocean. It's an ocean.
Stay left. All clear.
And if you're a gun owner, which unfortunately I'm not, I do believe in the Second Amendment. Absolutely believe in it. You know, it's all down to the mindset. Regardless if you have a single shot pistol, old school, you know, break down one bullet in, or you have a brand new fully automatic assault rifle, what's it matter? It don't matter. The mindset's what matters. The individual person is what matters. So yeah, I absolutely believe in the Second Amendment. I believe the laws are way too strict in guns.
Got one right. All clear.
Once again, the innocent pays for the guilty. I don't agree with that.
Got one left.
Why should I have to lose something I got
Still
or
next
pay a
to you.
price
Still
because
next to you.
the guy down
All
the street
clear.
did something stupid? Why don't punish him? You know?
Stay left.
It's like these days they want to punish anybody but
All
who's
clear.
guilty.
Got one right. Clear, clear. Car right. All clear.
Oh, I also like to get into the UAP thing. I enjoy that. I love studying the aliens. I've been on that for a long time. I actually believe they're real. I believe there's life on other planets. I do believe this. I believe this. I say believe.
Got one right.
But
Clear, clear.
as far
clear.
as the jellyfish footage, if anybody's familiar with that's bird shit on the camera lens. That's bird shit on the camera lens. That's or something of that nature. You know, they don't show you none of the real stuff. All that stuff they're showing you is bullshit. You know, the Go Fast and the you know, the Nimitz footage and all that stuff, that's real. And I'm not saying it's aliens. I'm just saying it's real footage of unexplained things. I believe somebody knows. I believe somebody knows. So, yeah. So they get mad at me right here when I say, well, I hope our next governor's atheist. That ain't nothing to do with religion, man. I mean, absolutely everybody should have freedom to believe what they want to believe. And go to a church and whatever they're into. That's fine with me. I have no issues with that. But I do have an issues by you forcing your religious beliefs upon me by becoming a governor and then using your convictions to make laws for us to abide by. State-sponsored religion and forcing me to accept your beliefs and live by it. I'm not going to do that. I'll rebel against you on principle. And yeah, I know the ends of jail cell or prison cell because they're going to subdue you. They're going to get you. You ain't going to get wet. I'll go to that. I'll take it to that. That's fine. Been there before. That's some of the worst conditions you can be in one. I've been in some of the toughest ones they was around here. Starvation. You know, there's a Johnson County jail in Tennessee will starve you to death. 160. They give you 600 and something calories a day. Far less than the state standard. And if you try to complain to the nurse that she's on their side, she pays her paycheck. They're going to turn against the people that pay her. And no, I'm not saying that people who commit crimes that, you know, you got to pay for it. You know, depending on what you do. Some shit's petty. I don't petty the petty laws neither. I do not. I will walk across the street. I've jaywalked in 50-something, at least 15 different cities. I'll do it again tomorrow. I'm a 47-year-old man. I don't need you holding my hand across the street. But that's not what that's for. That's not public safety law. That's just to extort people out of money. It's always the poor they extort. Why do you want to extort poor people? Hell, they ain't got no money, morons. They make money when they put you in prison. There's a lot of money there. No, this town's came a long way in the last 25 years or so. Got all kinds of festivals, and they need more. They need to make this side street just party town, straight party town, casinos, red light district. Hell yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. And I do say rough stuff sometimes that people get mad about. I realize that. Sometimes I say it because I know it's going to make somebody mad. It's going to wake them up. Get them talking. You know, it don't bother me if you don't agree with me. It's not hurting. Like I see that smoke coming over the track. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. I like it. If you want to know what that smoke's coming from on the start-finish line, that's me about 15 rows up smoking that big old joint. Which is still illegal in Tennessee, by the way. I want to talk about retardations. I've got a viewer. Thank you for whoever viewing. I'm just sitting here playing with myself, talking to myself. I do appreciate you turning me on and riding along this Bristol Raceway with me. I'm considering these pits here soon. And this game's the same. The pit's on the... So I go around. I would start making my entry to the pit road right here. I'm not going to pit this lap, but I will be pitting soon. What's strange is, you know, the tires ain't wearing out. So either I put a good setting in, or... I don't know. One thing it is unique about this city, though, you know, like I said, I've been in my time 36 states and 2 countries worth of traveling. I was raised around here, and even though there's some things that remain the same, you know, like people around here love drama. Well, I don't. I despise it.
Clear, clear.
The general population here, they love having stuff going on in their life. A bunch of drama. And they love to start drama with you. And that's why I make the comment that racing around Bristol is a lot like living in it. You racing around, minding your own business, running your race, and you're involved in somebody else's bullshit. That's true. This track symbolizes this town well. You know, it really does. Because it don't take but a minute. Next thing you know, there's somebody trying to pull you into their shit. Or accuse you of something you didn't do. Or put warrants out on you for crimes you don't even know you committed. You don't even know who the person is putting a warrant out on you. Yeah, somebody put a warrant out on me. I don't even know who they are. You know, sure, there's several incidents since I've been here where I've had altercations with people. Most of them was resolved peacefully, or with misunderstandings or whatever. But they are those people who get spun out on crystal meth and do some weird shit. And what do they do to them for it? Nothing. You go to court. You know, you fight your case. Of course, they get you to sign a plea deal or try to. I'm not signing one because I ain't done nothing. Ain't done nothing wrong. Why would I, you know? And even if you win the case, they're going to try to get you to get some money out of you. Not me, you're not. I ain't paying you a fucking dime. Not a fucking dime. You'll never get it. You know? So, but what do? Well, legally, lawfully, if somebody makes a false report about you, a false claim, or whatever, they're supposed to get charged with perjury, which is pretty serious, gonna find out. They don't play around with that stuff, but not around here they don't. They just let them get away with it. Let them do it again. Let them harass somebody else's life. What they don't know about me is I'm gonna charge them some money when I go to court. I'm gonna charge them money. I ain't got time for y'all. There's 2 places I hate to be: the church house and the courthouse. Don't want to walk in either one of them. Same type of people. Judgmental people who's gonna look down on you and make an assumption, make a stereotypical judgment. Right off the rip. Because that's what these type of people do. What them type of people do. Too close-minded to ever listen to reason. They're automatically right because that's what their pappy believed. That's what he said. Never thought about being open-minded and trying to figure some of this out for yourself. Your pappy might have been a real good upstanding guy, or a real good Christian, a real good person. He wasn't right about everything. I'm not right about everything. I'm gonna do this where I get this minimum damage off here. And I don't want to. Damage ain't gonna matter at Bristol. Not that little bit of damage ain't. Now I gotta start making my entry pit road, so we're gonna have to go around one more time.
We got about
Go
5
ahead and
laps
pit
of
this
fuel
thing.
left.
So we're gonna go around backstretch. Now you got this car merging. Oh, we got them slamming brakes on. Barely missed that. That was hard on the brake right there. Here we go. When I go from this game to Heat 5, the gear shifter's on the opposite side, to where on Heat it's square button on my controller. And on here, oh, no, you got all the way up to the line. This another thing's different. It won't take forward for it to get to that actual line right there.
We'll be pitting in about 5 laps. Pit entry is red. Back it down. Yellow's out.
Oh, that 15 car wants to get up there and do a little door jam. I could have went down on him. I'm not sure what happened there. But I do got the field lapped, as you can see. I've done lapped the field. That caution's what hurt him.
All right. All clear.
Yeah, them racing side by side, slowing them down. I'm just going to open it up, get away from them. Take my dominating performance at Bristol and take it to the victory lane and lift that trophy. Hell yeah. I guess to explain my driving style, I like to start out like Mark Martin and finish like Dale. That's right, strategic and keeping my cool, and you know, at the beginning, in the last 5 or 10 laps, I'm gonna put some Dale on it. I'm gonna rub some fenders. I'm gonna piss some people off. So far, it's been a caution-free Bristol, which is not far-fetched. I mean, I believe they have had some Bristol races that was caution-free. I don't think they're very common, but I think it has happened. I'll have to go back and Google that. But I think back in the late 90s, they had a caution-free Bristol race. I think it has happened. So I think the record number of cautions is like 16 or 17, something like that, maybe 15. I guess I better go do some more research on it. You'd think I'd know stuff like this, but yeah, I encourage any of you young people who may be looking into getting into public service. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect it, but understand, you know, just understand the Constitution very well. That way, you don't become tangled up with these tyrants that currently run our local offices. Tyrants, haters of America. Try and get back into league racing all the time, full time. You know, I've been gone for about a year, and I understand that. But you know, sometimes we have to take time out for ourselves and focus on us. There's a lot of things in my life I had to get right. I had to get a lot of things right. You know, and as you get older and wiser, you learn things, and you realize how you was messing up in some areas, and how to make that right. And then some people just never will have forgiveness in their heart. You know, I've held grudges. I try not to. Try not to. You know. And there's people out there who's upset with me who have a right to be. I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. You know, and regardless if I apologize to them or not, or they don't accept it, that's on them, though. I mean, once you try to make good your way, if they don't accept it, that's on them. You know, so I just hope they get the same treatment back when it comes to their time.
Clear.
Same treatment back. Yeah, league racing. I don't get back into it full time. I don't do it all the time. Got a PlayStation 5 on layaway. Hopefully I'll be able to achieve that. As far as my condition's not getting no better, with the problem with my joints and bones, and you know, I'm not crying. I'm taking like I'm whining about it. I'm not. I'm just saying that my days are numbered as far as how long I'm going to be able to, you know, sim race and e-race, because my hands are steady to get worse. My you know, joints and my whatever this issue I got is, I don't fully know. I'm not really followed up on a lot of my doctors that, you know, because COVID hit, and I've not really been back since, because I figured, you know, I'm not getting no better. I'm not going to take no pharmaceutical drugs or prescribe me medications. Not going to help. You know, I've had a bad experience with pharmaceuticals, specifically psych drugs that I used to take, that I realized I didn't need that. I just needed certain aspects of my life to change. That's what the cure was. You know, and I did. I made that happen. You know, it wasn't easy. But I came through the other side. So I encourage you. It's the reason I try to work with people who, it's volunteer. It's just volunteer service, and I don't want praise for it. I don't want recognition for it. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for results. You know. So yeah, you know, the addiction aspect of being homeless, because there's a lot of it is because of drug addiction. Not all of it. I don't want to up with them. They lost their jobs, this, that, you know. Divorce, just many reasons other than drug addicts. But drug addict is a top reason that it is true. And I've never had addiction, except cigarettes. You know, and I'm addicted to cigarettes. There's no doubt about that. So I try to use that to understand their addiction. I've never been addicted to meth, pills, cocaine, crack. I don't really do that stuff. I don't do that stuff. I mean, I've experimented with it, sure, but I don't do it. It ain't what I do. Damn sure ain't gonna spend no money on that trash. I won't even let the doctor give me pain pills, even though they've offered many times. I take cannabis, safe, effective, and you know, like with my back pain, nothing helps with that. And what does help, I'm not willing to take. You know, the doctor tried to prescribe me gabapentin one time. Nope, won't do it. Why not? Yeah. I just go sit down in the local park or the local public area and look at all the homeless people, and one of the pills they peddle to them was gabapentin. And I know all these people have like delayed in the brain or something. And yeah. So no, I don't want any pharmaceuticals. On the basis I absolutely needed it, I'd do it. You know, if I was having surgery, I would let them put me under. I would let them give me morphine after the fact, but not long term. Not long term. Nope. And that's my prerogative. And it's your prerogative to not agree with that. To you know, take what medicine the doctor gives you. It's your prerogative to do so. I'm not going to judge you for it. But I'm not going to do it because I can give you evidence why I don't do it. Actual evidence. Put it out in front of you. Here's why I don't do it. I can show you friends of mine that are dead from overdoses, from doctor-prescribed pills. That a doctor prescribed them because of a car wreck. But they become addicted. They say they got addicted because taking 5 pills a day or as needed became an addiction. Some they cut them off, escorted off the street, now they're in prison. Then they got out of prison and they're dead. That's a true story. First they had to go get locked up for their addiction. That a doctor caused. But yeah, it's sad. It's a terrible, terrible thing. And you can't hate on the people. You know, some drug addicts are true victims of a doctor.
3 wide, 2 down there.
It got so bad if you went from Tennessee to Georgia or Florida, they used to have these signs on the side of the interstate that said "Pillbillies go home." I mean, that's sad. You know, I was raised. I was born in Alabama. I scream "Roll Tide, roll, baby." That's just the way it is. What it's always going to be. Win, lose, or draw. But I was raised around here. You know, I was raised where I'm at. Is, you know, where I spent a lot of my life. And it's bad. You know, when you go down to Georgia or Florida, and you tell them you're from the mountains of Tennessee or Virginia or Southwest Virginia or Northeast Tennessee, and the first thing they do is they offer you drugs. They offer you pills. You know. They automatically assume that you're a pillhead because everybody up here is pillheads to the rest of the world, the rest of the nation. And it's not true. I mean, there's drug addicts everywhere you go. I mean, it's a nationwide crisis. It's a problem. How do you resolve it?
Car right.
Well, you don't do what you're doing now, because also what they're doing now ain't working.
Clear.
You know? Yeah, I care about my community. I care deeply about my community. You know, I'd like to think the little kids over playing in that yard having a good time, the time of their life, and they don't have to worry about a stray bullet hitting them because a bunch of thug wannabes have a shootout 2 blocks down the street and they get hit by a stray bullet. I don't want that going on around here. I've seen that real life firsthand. Seen that in South Georgia. Seen that in Atlanta. I've seen that in Nashville. I mean, if you want to know, let's go look at downtown Nashville, downtown Atlanta. You know, South Atlanta looks like the Walking Dead actors are still there. You know, and that's every bit drug addiction and mental problems. Almost mental problems. You know, and I have my share of mental issues too. I've had to deal with my life, so I do understand that. I do understand PTSD. I didn't get it from serving the military, but I've been through some wicked shit. Nonetheless, I've seen my share of dead bodies. Nonetheless. You know, so it affects you the same way, I guess. I wouldn't dare want to take away from anything that people who serve our country has done. I'm not trying to compare myself with somebody who's been through a live combat situation because I've never been through that. So I'm not going to pretend like I know what they're going through because I don't. Just like I don't pretend like I know what the drug addict's going through because I don't. But I do understand the homelessness and what it takes to get off the streets. What steps you must take locally around here to make it happen. And the answer's going to surprise you. The answer's going to surprise you. Your mistake is being at the shelter. Your mistake is being in the Salvation Army. Because that Salvation Army, they're going to rotate you. So they're going to stay a while. They're going to kick you out. You're on the streets living like hell for 90 days. They bring you back in, and they're getting grant money the whole time off your misfortune. The trick is break the insanity. Oh, there I go. Got spun. Oh, I let him hook me. I let him hook me. I came up a little bit too much. That was my fault. I came up. I didn't know he was that close to me. You know, they know rearview mirrors, so sometimes you come up a little bit too soon.
Got one right. All clear. Stay left.
Next time I come to Bristol, I'll have to turn the AI up a little bit. Get a little bit more of a challenge. But I've always been pretty good at Bristol, too.
Car right.
I've been negotiating these streets for a long time now.
Car right. All clear.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that's older and wiser. Older and wiser. I've been learnt. That's why it offends me when these. And I'm not hating on them. I mean, I don't want to hate on our officers, man. We need them. They provide a very important service, but they need to be taught that we are not loyal subjects. We are citizens of the United States, subject only to the Constitution and the laws thereof. Not your personal beliefs, not your personal arrogances, the power trips. I'm not subject to none of that. I'm not going to be. You know. Now I had an incident in the park where somebody unlawfully gave me an unlawful order, and I told him no. I stood on my constitutional rights, and I was right for what I did. Well, now I ain't gonna let the person get that officer. Maybe he was misinformed. Maybe he thought I was somebody else. And had he had on his cell phone a likeness of me with a warrant or whatever, then yeah, he would have had the right to do what he did. But when I asked him what crime did he suspect me, he said, I have no crime to suspect you of except for trespassing. But buddy, hate to tell you, but you can't get somebody trespassing from the public park. Not they're just walking through it on a public sidewalk that connects to each public sidewalk. We check the transportation laws of every state. I'm allowed to walk. There's no curfew in this town. If there ever is, that's bullshit, and I'm not going to abide by it anyway. Tell me there's a 2 o'clock in the morning curfew in the city of Bristol, I'll be out 3 o'clock in the morning, walking around. Because that's so un-American. It's taxpayers that pay this stuff, not you. It's taxpayers that bought your vest, your car. And no, I definitely don't think it gives nobody an excuse to go out there and commit crimes that are actually dangerous for this community. But if I break the rules, I got to pay for it.
All clear.
What's good for the goose should be good for the gander. If y'all break the rules, you should have to pay for it. And if you're wrong, you should be called out.
Still there.
And that's all I did. It wasn't that personal.
Car right.
I don't dislike that guy. I don't have no hate for him. I give him hell. I do. And they give me hell. I just give back what they give me. That's all. They give me this, I give it back to them.
Still next to you.
But I don't have no hate for them.
Clear.
I respect what they're doing.
Car right.
There's no love. I mean, I don't hate you. But I'm not going to let you push me around and put me in the corner like I'm a bitch neither. And I'm not a badass. I'm not no man of great stature. I mean, I'm not some badass who never lost a fight. I've definitely lost my share of fights. I've won a few. I've lost some. I might even lost more than one. I don't think there really is a winner in a fight. Everybody's losers. Sucks that it comes to that. I'm not gonna let somebody just treat me like a bitch neither. I'll get back at you.
Pit road is closed. Wreck it. Yellow's out.
I don't care if it's president or peasant. You ain't treating me like a bitch. You ain't talking to me like I ain't talking to you that way. Don't talk to me that way. You know? And for y'all, for anybody out there questioning, I got beliefs. I have what you might refer to as spiritual beliefs. I do. I'm not an atheist. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if you are. I understand why people are. I understand why people are. But I'm not. I mean, I got beliefs. But they're beliefs. What you believe and what's factual are two totally different things. What you believe may become facts one day. It may be proven fact one day. But until it's proven fact, it's simply a belief. And you're welcome to have it. And I'm welcome to have mine too. And there's no reason we can't get along. There's no reason. Here I am wall slapping. See that smoke right there? I just know it exhaled that big old puff of ganja. I like that ganja. Remember when I was 14 years old? I won't tell you the whole story. I won't include names. I don't know if these people want their names included, but good friend of mine, which, hope he's well. I ain't talked to him in a while. Hope the bad didn't happen. But if you're not well, you'll be missed. He's a good friend. But 14 years old, man. It's summertime. Buddy came over, went through the woods. I smoked my first joint, and I've been sold ever since. I've never regretted it. Now cigarettes, I do. Cigarettes is a nasty habit. If you don't smoke, don't start. That's disgusting. Cigarettes is disgusting. It's a disgusting habit. Highly addictive. They say it's not chemically addictive. That's a lie. Nicotine's chemically addictive. It's chemically addictive, just like heroin, just like morphine, just like all that. I ain't gonna hear no debate about it. When you quit something, you start breaking out in shakes, and your mood changes, and you're upset and mad and angry until you get your fix. That's a chemical addiction. That's not psychological addiction. Now, cannabis is a psychological addiction. See? Yeah, it's psychological addiction because you love getting high. You love feeling that way. You love this. You love this aspect about it. But I know that I can walk away from smoking cannabis with very minimal withdrawals. 3-day Joneses. After it clears the bloodstream, you're done. You ain't got the hankering for it no more. So try that with cigarettes or opium. good luck. So all the young people out there, if you ever do hear this, if you ever do see this, don't smoke cigarettes. It's terrible. It's a terrible habit, disgusting habit, expensive habit. You know, there's definitely long-term detrimental effects due to it. You know, why don't you spend the money on a race car or living your dream? You'd be surprised what you get out of life. You save $10 a day every day for the next 25 years. Do the math. Oh, there I go. There I go, trying to get out of it. Oh, that 62 car just didn't play around with me. He ain't going down another lap. He refuses. And no, people take me wrong. I'm not against people having religious beliefs. I'm not against you expressing your beliefs. I'm just against people in power using them to dictate law in this country because that's unconstitutional. Separation of church and state, boys. So, you know, and thank God Mike Pence is never going to be in office again because he's an idiot. Now, that's not to say I didn't like his counterpart. You know, I like Trump as president. I did. I really, really did. I hope he gets it again. But I ain't no Trumper. You know, he's not. A lot of Christians out there is like he's the next Messiah. You know, he's Arnold Schwarzenegger, that dude. I think he's a human being just like I am. I think he's a good president. I like him as president.
Hold your line.
It's better than what we got.
Clear all around. Car right. Clear all around. Stay left. Still there. All clear.
So, you know.
Got one right.
So I guess in short, what I say, if I don't agree with your rules or your laws is constitutional, I don't abide by them. I don't abide by petty laws. I don't listen to none of that stuff. You know, I do respect smoking laws. Like, I'm not going to light a cigarette next to you if you don't smoke. You tell me to put it out, I respect your health. You know, because I'm infringing upon your rights at that point in time. So you have that right. So yeah, that's the infringement upon your rights. You know, I do agree with non-smoking buildings. I do agree with don't smoke around people who don't like it. Even though I smoke. I'm a smoker. And I say it shamefully. I'm not proud of that. I'm addicted to a drug. Nicotine's a drug. I'm addicted to it. So yeah, by default, I'm a drug addict. In a lot lighter sense. I mean, it don't have the impact as some drugs do on your health. But yeah, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, lay the brakes on hard. Here they go. That's one thing about this game I don't like, man. They don't merge off the track then slow down. They just slap the brakes on and slam it in. I gotta go the last time somebody won Bristol field to look 2 laps down. I know it has been done. Somebody has won this race and lapped the field 2 times down, but it's been a long time ago. I don't think that's something that can be done anymore. But maybe, you know, the guy made the right pit strategy and made the right moves, and you know, maybe it could be done. I don't know. I know there's individual cars that go 2 laps down. I'm talking about lapping the whole entire field. So that smoke they're cooking out on that patio. Little indentions you see up there. There's. I wish I could get up there. I was going to try to get up there where you can see when I hit the wall, but there's patios around the track. I don't think like where that green umbrella's at. That's patio, VIP lounge or whatever they call it. But I don't know if people actually sit there and cook out or not. I don't ever remember seeing them using people using a grill out there. I don't know if that actually is going on or not. That's where I assume the smoke's coming from. Just for y'all people who thinks I can't drive cockpit, you are wrong. Just because as I am the hood view. If you can drive the camera view, if you can drive the roof view, you can drive cockpit. Same thing. Same thing.
Car right. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Clear all around. Stay left. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. Got one right. Got one right. Clear, clear. Stay left. Stay left. Clear all around. Clear all around.
I wish I did have a big, huge YouTube audience. That would be awesome, but I don't. I really don't even consider myself as a YouTuber at all. I don't mean, I just use this in a way to document races. And since I ain't got nobody want me to broadcast for them, I just document my own. However, I am available for broadcasting. I think my signal is now good enough. That the only reason I do this, check consistency of the signal. If it tiles out once in a while, that ain't no big deal. But if it consistently tiling out and glitching out and crapping out, then I'm not going to be able to do the broadcast part. So until I feel like I can offer a quality service, I'm not going to do it. But if I do, I do want $5 for every half hour, $10 an hour. You know, and an hour and a half race I'll still do for 10. Just to help you out. And I don't have to use my voice. I mean, you can let somebody else get on there and broadcast it. I just do the camera and the footage. It's fine too. I know I sound funny. I get that. Oh, 10 more to go. 10 laps left. Yeah, the Daytona night footage overhead was screwed up. I hope this works. I mean, that's the only time I've seen it do that. So I don't know if it's just Daytona's messed up. I don't know. I know the day race, the Daytona 500 footage works pretty good. Of course, I was messing around my custom garage. That's something you need to know. Much like NASCAR 15. Remember NASCAR 15 custom garage? You go and work on your car. You come out and go straight to a race, specifically a season race. A lot of times you'd have a car flipped over in the pits. If you ever notice, a lot of times when that happens, you was in your custom garage messing with cars. I think this game works pretty much the same way. If you never mess with a custom car and you go to a race, it might glitch an aspect of it. And that's my theory. I don't know if that's really what's going on or not. I'm by no means a technician in the gaming world, but I do pick up on things. And now that Kyle Busch is driving for Richard Childress in that Rebel Bourbon car, man, I might have to, never thought I'd say it, but I might have to root for old Kyle Busch this year, man. You know, I've always been a Richard Childress fan. I was an Earnhardt fan, forward and foremost, still am. I mean, that's kind of weird to say, but I really am. And, yeah, I think it'll bring that, I think Kyle Busch will bring that type of atmosphere and back to Richard Childress Racing. And I like that Rebel car. That's pretty neat. I'm going to try to recreate it. I'm going to try to do the Rebel Bourbon car on here. I got to get a good picture of it, though. I've looked at some pictures of it. I can't. My eyes are getting bad. I got to have something, you know.
Clear all around. Car right. All right, hold your line. Clear, clear, clear. Stay left. Still next to you. Still next to you.
But now, I said all I said to say this. If you did do something wrong, and you know you're wrong, and there's no doubt you're wrong, and, well, that's when you do what the nice officer tells you to do, because, you know, shit can get bad real quick, come find out. Some of my younger experience taught me that.
White flag. Stay left. Clear all around.
Boom. Gonna win that Bristol race right there. Let's go do this overhead footage if it don't glitch up on me.
We're down on power to some. I think it's hurt. We're down on power to some. I think it's hurt.
See if it messes up. See if it lets me have it. See if it lets me have it. There we go. And I keep on pushing the button. I keep on pausing. Oh, shit. Oh, let's go again. I'm sorry. Once again, pushed the wrong button. Oh, I started back over again. I'm sorry. That's what I thought. I pushed the wrong button. Now watch Bristol not gonna give me an overhead shot. See what it says my overhead is here. Hold a minute. What? No overhead footage? Screw it. If it ain't gonna let me have overhead footage, I ain't gonna film it. We'll do the victory lane though. I always thought that was a G. I always thought this company was called G Motorsport Games. It's just Motorsport Games. And I just learned that. Talking about intellectually delayed, right? I thought that was a G. I didn't know it was just some random stupid symbol. I don't even know what that symbol is. I mean, I thought it was a G. I thought it stood for G Motorsport Games, like straight gangster, you know, like gangster. You know, I thought that was kind of neat. It was a pretty good name. No, I don't know. It's just a symbol. I guess. You know. But, you know, like I said, if the quality of this game would have matched the graphics of this game, it probably would have been one of the best NASCAR games ever produced. But unfortunately, that was not the case. So, well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, I guess.